How I shoot a UFC fight week as a one-man band documentary filmmaker. I've been shooting this documentary with Arnold Allen now for about 2 years, and this was going to be the first full fight week that I was going to get to spend with him. And while it was an incredible opportunity to capture some amazing footage, it was also going to be pretty tough to capture everything I needed just as a solo filmmaker. Filming a sports documentary is weird, right? Because you spend all this time filming, but in reality it's going to come down to like 10 crucial moments that are going to make or break the story. But the challenge is you never know when those moments are going to happen, and that's what makes it interesting. But it's also what makes it daunting, because once they happen and you miss them, you're not going to get them back. So I told myself I was going to live by 2 rules this week. 1, make sure at least one person in the room is mic'd up at any given time. Just make sure that someone had a microphone on and then I was getting sound from the important conversations that were happening. And that way, if the mic's rolling the whole time, even if I miss it with my camera, I can build the edit around it. And the second rule is a rule that I try and take on every documentary shoot I go on. It's always roll for 10 seconds longer and sooner than I would otherwise think to cut. So normally in a more commercial or corporate setting, once the take is over, once you've got what you need, you hit stop record. But in a documentary, it's usually just after the main thing happening that the interesting thing happens. You kind of have to have made that mistake a few times for it to really sink in how important that is. It's the most frustrating thing to miss one of those crucial moments. If it meant overfilming, I was going to overfilm. Like every spare moment I got, I'm thinking, right, are there any GVs I can shoot of the building that are going to help me piece this story together? Are there any fans that I can interview? Can I grab some other fighters to get some sound bites for them? You don't want to waste the opportunity. I'm flying halfway around the world to make this film. I'm going to squeeze every bit of juice out of it that I possibly can. Like literally every minute of every day, you're shooting or planning or ditting or editing, or you're just sitting in bed thinking about how you're going to structure the film in the light of the footage you've just got. And by the end of the week, I was so emotionally invested in the story and in Arnold's success that seeing him lose the decision was really tough. And so tough that you sort of forget why you were there in the first place. Like, I'm there to do a job. I'm there to capture the story and the emotion, regardless of what story and what emotion that is. Yeah, making documentaries is a weird kind of experience. It's my housemate telling me humanity is cooked. This is all AI. Maybe we are, I don't know.